Hi guys, depending on how I edit this video, this might be part 2 or we might just be carrying straight on. I took this, I'm calling it a Glitterball motor. Took it down, it's been hanging up in my conservatory for quite a while and I'm having trouble getting it back together. It's got a bayonet fitting, so that goes in and turns. There we go. Right, hangs from the ceiling, electric motor in there, turns that round, so whatever you have suspended from it will turn round. And I do happen to have a little glitter ball that was hanging on it. Anyway, when we took it apart, we found that the battery that was in there was completely corroded, lots of white crystals all over it. And I don't have another battery that size. I could go and buy one, but I don't happen to have that size at the moment. So it occurred to me that I could join together 4 AA batteries to go in there. Obviously I need to put a plate across the bottom to join them all together. We want them in parallel, not in series. We want them all facing the same way, so it's still only 1.5 volts. And then we need to put a top end on it as well, so the positive terminals can make contact there. Actually, I'm not sure that's the right way around. Might be negative in there. Does it tell us? No, it's got to be positive there, because you always have the springy bit goes to the negative. So yeah, flat plate across there. If I put some little dimples in it so it makes sure it contacts each of them. And a flat plate over the front there. I say flat plate because my friend Mike Flight sent me these nickel plates because I've been doing lots of work with saltwater batteries and that sort of thing. And he'd got these plates, so he sent them to me. Very kind of him. So I reckon I can just cut some. I could cut circles, or I could just cut squares. It really wouldn't matter. You see, I've put holes in there already, so I should be able to put some screws through and make myself a large battery. I can't remember what size those are, those big ones. I'll go and get it out of the bin. Say bin, my bag of recycling. You see it's all crystalline. LR20. Can we see that? We're not focusing, are we? Come on, focus. There we are. The D cell LR20. I've got plenty of AA batteries, so that's what I'll do. I'll cut a plate, see if I can screw it on there, and see if we can get it working. Well, we were nearly there. This bit's all right, but I made a mistake. A silly mistake. This fits in here, no problem. Although you might notice there's a bit of a problem there. That metal spring there is the one that is connected to the spring at the bottom. So that'll be the negative. But because of the way I've made the top end here, it could potentially touch this plate. So it could be a straight short circuit. So to get around that, I cut that little edge out of it, so that doesn't touch. Then the next problem was I didn't think to check this end. And this is too big. It doesn't fit in there. Doesn't fit in that gap there. I can get round it, but I'll have to reprint it. So I think this will be episode 2, and we'll have to do an episode 3. So I'll have to redesign this to have a narrow top that will actually fit into that area there. On the positive side, my battery works as a battery. So we'll call it a minor success, but a design fail. Right, I took a shortcut to redesigning it. I took a hot knife to that and chopped about 1/4 of an inch off the end of it. And now it fits. I'll show you what I've done. It is only a very temporary quick fix. But yeah, that's it. So that just joins the 4 terminals together. What I had in mind was to put a little post down the middle with that screwed on top, which will stop it falling off. But at the moment, that sits there fine. So there we are. So I have to be a little bit careful putting it on there, because that is just balanced in place until this is holding it in place. So there we go. It is now running off 4 AA batteries instead of 1 size D battery. For the amount I use it, it really doesn't matter at all, but it's a bit of a challenge. Sometimes I suspend things from the conservatory ceiling so that I can film them turning round. That's what I got it for. And as I say, we do have a glitter ball that we can stick on there for when we do our disco dancing. Yeah, me and Nanny. There you are, you can think about that. What a horrifying thought. Right, so let that settle itself. Turn that on. And there you go. I'll just add a little thanks to Mike Flight. Thank you for your nickel plates. I found a use for them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.